And welcome back to another episode of Total Control with SD Huesca. So, today, it's Getafe. Home match against Getafe. We kind of need, obviously we need to win every game we can, but this is a big one because I feel like if we can win against them, or even take a point, it would send us into the Christmas break in an incredibly good position compared to where we were just 6 games ago. I feel like if we win this, we're right in that relegation battle after Christmas and we'll have momentum. And we'll have a little bit of time over there with some friendlies to maybe work on some stuff. But more than anything else, the friendlies that we're going to arrange, in all honesty, for the next episode is going to be mainly about building that morale up again, getting the team scoring some goals, getting the strikers firing again over that period, just to remind them what it's actually like to play that well. And I think that's going to be really, really beneficial when we burst back onto the scene in our first game after that period. Now, I thought we'd take a little look at the analysis because we've got sort of 5-6 games under our belt now of this new approach, and in that period we've done pretty well, to be honest. 8 points on the board in the league in those 5 league games, as well as a draw against Malaga in the cup, but that was sort of a bit of an anomaly anyway. Maybe we could have handled that better in the long run. So, looking at the negatives and the positives, we've allowed 280 entries into our final third, develop into 44 shots on goal. So too many shots on goal from final third entries. That seems to be the deal. But also ourselves, disappointingly, can just turn 247 touches into just 5 goals. So we really do need to be more clinical with our finishing. It is really as simple as that. I think we just, I don't know, the players just need to be that little bit better in the finishing side of things. Okapo has not been great, but did win it back. Now, that might be that whoever was playing there might have said the same thing if it was Miramon or Walker Peters. It might just be a positional thing. Only one of our 83 attacks that led to attempts at goal have involved Gabardino Mango, and that to me is very telling considering that he's not even played that much, and yet, then again, that might also be why that is, so we kind of got to be careful there. Central positions, okay, sure. Scored just 5 of 64 shots from inside the penalty area. Again, we're getting too many shots and not enough goals out of them. It really is, and it's not like they're bad opportunities as well. Lost a lot of possession in their own third of the pitch. Okay, central areas too. So that's probably because of our sweeper keeper a little bit more. But I'm alright with that for now. Let's look at the good things though. We've turned 276 entries into the final third into 44 shots on goal. So it's kind of, that's weird. Interesting. Oh, that's the other way around. So we're basically giving as good as we get, really. We're giving up a lot of final third entries and developing it into shots, but we're also doing it ourselves. So it's kind of a bit of both. We've scored 2 of our shots from outside the penalty area. So we scored 2 shots from 19 outside the area, and somehow only scored 5 from 64 inside. I think our conversion rate is actually better outside the box. 3 of the goals have been scored close to the penalty spot. Good number of touches in the opponent's area. Good. Just 4 goals from 132 touches in our penalty area, which again is a solid sign. Defended very well from the left-hand side, so that's generally a good note to the likes of Luisinho, and that makes me wonder if the reason that's doing so well is because he's in a better starting position due to his attacking instincts. We're doing well through the centre, which does make sense. 6 of our 7 goals have been scored whilst enjoying a lot of possession. I find that this stat is total nonsense. I just don't believe that's true at all. 60-70 seconds on the ball. Bullshit. That's just nonsense. That's just not true. 0 of the 1 assists created by the team have come from the left and outside of the penalty area. How is that a positive sign? We're really clutching at straws here, aren't we? The way I'm looking at this is there's definitely ways we can improve, but we've got so much better so quickly. We really did hold our own, and I think we're good value for a point away at a team that are battling for a European place, and that's something that would not have gone anywhere near us just 5 or 6 matches ago. So we're on the right track. There's still things we can change, don't worry. I'm actually kind of content with our set piece instructions for now because we haven't actually conceded since I reset the free kicks to default. So there's that. So already, as you can see, Luisinho happy with the amount of football. That's going to give us a tick on the promised one very soon. Galan is happy with the amount of football he's getting. That's useful because it means we go into the winter break. He'll be happy because we're going to have a break anyway. Ferrero is hoping that he'll start more matches. He's going to be pissed. These two are both going to be annoyed, but we'll have to ship them off sooner or later. And Pulido will probably leave in January for some moolah. Leganes hosted Villarreal and actually came from 2-0 down at home to grab a point, which is annoying, I grant you. So Juanpi was great. Juan Hernandez, ineffectiveness in the air. That is one issue that we do lack. We don't have quite such a problem with that with Gallego because Hernandez is ineffectual in the air. The low crosses is generally going to be mitigating that, but I don't know. Ivanovic getting out there. But once again, Yaya Toure was the man with the key passes. Luisinho is happy with his playing time. That should boost the squad a little bit. Getafe, they play the same system as Malaga. That could be a bit of an issue for us. Then again, we did all right in that one, so we'll look at that a bit closer to the time. Real Madrid hit Betis for a pair of goals as well, which is nice, keeps them down there. And as you can see, Valladolid beat Vallecano away from home. I don't know if that's good or bad. The point is it's dragging another team into our battle, really, and Girona are kind of slipping back towards it too. But we are still, in fact, 4 points from safety, though there is that game in hand that Vallecano have still got. So they could, if they win that, send us back to being 6 points from safety. But I still think that it really is, these teams are the trouble problems right now, and I think that we just need to finish above 3 of those. Okay, so training right now is irrelevant. What I might do now, though, since we've got a bit more time, is sort out some friendlies for the little Christmas break. So when you look at the time off we've got, I mean, our first game back is Real Madrid. So it is literally a free hit, the definition of a free hit. So with that in mind, we can't put any more friendlies in there. So I'm going to probably put one on the Wednesday, then the Saturday, and then also the Tuesday, because I just don't think that match is that important, and I want 4 friendlies to really boost some squad, get some confidence in certain players, get as much morale as we can. Which is why we're going to play against Penis, because why wouldn't we? We've had Gina, we might as well play against Penis. And while we're at it, we'll play against Pole. And lastly, we'll play against Oliver. Because, let's face it, 11 blokes against 1 lad, he's going to struggle. At the end, he'll be saying, please sir, can I have some more? I choose them not only on their name, but on the fact that they're dog pops, and we should be able to smash them, and that's the point, just to give us a bit of confidence. My one slight concern is that Miramon is going to have to start this game. And look at that, Jovanovic was in the team of the week. I mean, what a turnaround. I feel suitably prepared. Players need a rest. I think that's true. Who do you see as the favourite for the FIFA Pro Player of the Year? The reason I selected none of the above on that is purely because the option for some reason to pick Gabardino Mango wasn't on there. So Nilmar liked that. Not that that's hugely relevant, but Yaya Toure liked that too, which is nice. Oh no, Levante bloody went and won as well. That was the one we did not want, because now we're back to 6 points from safety, but we do have a game in hand on Levante, so... But if we were to win this match, we kind of need to, really, just to stay in touch. Okay, handling the briefing. We'll go with the system. They don't care about that. They're not going to like it if I do positive, so we're going to go hit early crosses. They always like that. They generally like the low crosses too. Oh, not today, okay. Okay, they liked a few of those. It's nice to see. 7 of the 17 assists conceded in the last 20 matches have come from just outside the area. Interesting. Brave and committed. Structured, though. I think one of the things that's helped us catch up, honestly, is the other teams have barely gained any points over that period, but then teams at the bottom don't gain many points. So really, all we need to be doing is, I think, if we can average a point a game for the rest of the season, I think we'll probably be all right. Cool-looking Peruvian centre-back / left-back here. I just think he's a cool player. So Miramon, not quite fully fit and should be monitored. I mean, we're going to have to start him. We have no choice there. I can't pretend I'm not concerned about our right-back situation here. Toure is lacking fitness too. Miramon is going to have to start, unfortunately. Yeah, this is the problem when you play so many games in between. Thankfully, we've got the break after this, but we are looking a bit worse for wear coming into this match, as you can see here, from particularly the likes of Musto as well, and Insua, but we really have no options for that. I just don't trust bringing in Pulido. Maybe we should bring in Pulido. Rest out Insua and bring in Pulido, but... just to make sure that we've got maximum strength. I don't want to bring in anyone else here, though, because Musto's so important, I find. So on the bench, we're going to have Mango, Insua, Chong, Nilmar, Jose Angel, Ferreira, and of course, Gaia. Right, what are they going to do? Okay, so is that Juan Mata? That can't be Juan Mata. Oh, right, no, it's not. That would be weird. Complete forward and advanced forward up top. They've got a wide midfielder here in Portillo. Markel here, and Maximovic, of course, is the deep line playmaker. All right, no nonsense fullback, so he ain't going to be going anywhere today. Suarez, I'm guessing that's Dennis Suarez. Damian Suarez is going to be overlapping here. No nonsense very much on this side. Okay. Ah, good. They actually played this system against Athletic where they got a draw. Angel was very, very important in that one. Mata seemed a bit anonymous. Portillo and Maximovic were important too. They very much like the wings because they've got nothing through the middle, it would seem. They don't like a long ball. Only 39 long balls. Powerful shot, interesting, from a through ball outside the penalty area. This seems like they're actually going to play a reasonable high line with this. See, they're crosses, but the crosses are quite deep. It seems that Portillo's getting really, unless he's taking free kicks. In fact, look at this. This all seems to be... my guess would be free kicks. And a decent number of mistakes have been made, particularly in their fullback spot by the number 22, which is Suarez. Against Celta Vigo, they went and won away there. Suarez was much better on the night, but again, they really do favour those wings and have nothing to offer through the middle. Crossing isn't good. They're not good at dribbling. 7 of 17 assists in the last 20 matches have come from just outside the area. Antunes is going to need to be... we're going to have to be careful with him. Okay, so, who is Antunes? He is the left-sided player, and he's provided a lot of goals. In fact, he's their top goal scorer, which is very, very interesting. So Portillo is going to play on the right-hand side today. I'm not going to press either of these two, because they've offered nothing so far in these. Suarez, Ndai has the most assists, and he's absent today. And he's also got the most dribbles, and again, he's absent. Antunes is their top goal scorer. In all honesty, I think he might be the only one that we're just going to absolutely target the crap out of him. Maximovic might be their playmaker, but... he's looking a bit knackered. I think that's what we're going to go with, frankly. We'll see how we go. I think we might have to press them a bit more aggressively because they're sitting so deep. We might have to do what we did against Malaga and try to impose ourselves more because they're going to get a lot of the ball otherwise if we don't. So we'll have to sort of see, particularly with this new style. I would love it if we came up with a win here. This would be massive. But I can't pretend I'm not a little bit concerned about the fact that obviously we've had to bring in Pulido and we've had to bring in Miramon, who I would like to but not in the current state, because I'm concerned he might pick up an injury and we'll have nothing. Right then, let's see what we've got. Can Hernandez show me something today? Like, I saw flashes of his actual movement in the last match, but nothing from him from an actual finishing perspective. I want to see him score his first goal for us. Oh god. We just got to make sure we get a keen eye on the possession in today's game and up the pressing if needs be. Polito! Nice. Oh, we've got to find Hernandez. He's not making the run. Musto's coming forward, but Hernandez is just... what is he doing? In that position, why is the striker not just going and bolting it in behind? Crazy. Galan, and now it's come to nothing in the end, essentially. Rivera. Oh, Miramon. And Toure! Luisinho! And... No, it's not going to come to anything, but they're sitting quite deep, it would seem. Around the channel for Galan. Can he pull it across? He can! Juan Hernandez. I mean, you cannot say we haven't deserved that. The opening 7 minutes has been all us. Juan Hernandez finally scores his first goal of the season to give us a brilliant early lead. Etcheta does so well here, as does Javi Galan. But look at this. Lovely little run across the front post from Hernandez. A really difficult finish from close range. He's finally scored it. Not the type of goal I was expecting from him. Don't care. Brilliant. But I guess that comes from us putting a lot of players forward for things like throw-ins. But I just think it's an important factor. Juanpi could get on the end of this, though. Here we go. Hernandez needs to be... Again, he's taking too long, right? Is he going to make the run now? He has, but he's just so bad. I'm changing Hernandez to be a poacher. I kind of want him to just sit on the shoulder of the last defender and do that for the rest of this match. And maybe with that role, he might play the role more like I want. It's just a theory. But I just feel like he's dropping too deep at times, which, again, can help us. But it can also certainly cause us some problems. Rivera. That's more like it. He's sitting right up there now, which obviously is going to cause us to have to play the ball out wide. But it's always going to have a man in the box. Musto sitting in a nice position here. Loads of room in the midfield for Musto. Rivera. He's always going to have that extra link-up ability. Luisinho. Back post for Hernandez. Headed wide. Got in a good position. Got a header. We've not been fantastic, really, since the opening stages, but we've got there. Miramon. Hernandez. Yaya Toure. Well, so on the balance of things, I think we're still good value for the lead and the possession's coming back towards us again. My slight problem is the fact that, weirdly, Musto has had a poor game, but I think he's always been available, which has definitely helped. We need to create a little bit more. Like, if they're not going to offer anything, then fine, but I feel like we need to. I'm going to move Hernandez back to being an advanced forward. I think we just kind of need him to do a little bit more for us. We didn't really do a lot, really, after we switched him over to that. I think he looked better in his positioning, but I think that the problem was we weren't getting in the positions then to actually put those balls into where he wants, particularly not against Getafe. But I do still feel he's got more to offer, and the fact is he's given us the lead right now, and that is all we can really ask of him. He got a chance, and it was the only chance we've really created, and he's put it in the back of the net, and I can't really ask for more from the lad. Now we just need to see out this victory, but I don't want to do anything too drastic. One of these days is surely going to turn into a goal. Juanpi again. Hernandez! Oh! Juan Hernandez, the man who cannot head, has made it 2-0 to SD Huesca. Has he finally said, you know what, look at this for a header from Chuco. That is absolutely sensational. 2-0 up at the start of the second half. Come on, lads. Now we are in a really good spot. Now we were 3-0 up against Leganes, and that's surely offside, and then mucked that up. So let's not get too ahead of ourselves here, but that is brilliant. Now, conceding goals from set pieces has been notably absent in the last couple of episodes since we switched back to the default approach. Now, if I was a betting man, I'd suggest that... Notice how Intunez has now moved to the left back spot and Portillo to the left wing with Maximovic playing on the right. Maybe there's another in it for us. The fact that we're 2-0 up does definitely help with the confidence side of things. Luisinho, Juanpi, saved, Galan on the rebound, and it's 3-0. Javi Galan scores his first goal of the season. He's got an assist today on the first goal, and we are now 3-0 up against Getafe. What a performance. And I feel like we've actually just got better in the second half. There's been a bit more creativity on things. Luisino, great ball across. Juanpi, lovely header. Terrible goalkeeping in a way. And Galan is able to put in the rebound, and he's been excellent tonight. It's 3-0. But again, that does not mean that this game is over by a long shot because of how we've seen things go in the past. But 3-0 up is a very, very strong lead to have. We've always got that extra man in the middle. Toure goes past 2. Finds Rivera at long-range striking coming. Juanpi! Oh, what a save. And give Mango the final 25 minutes, just because I just want to see if he's got anything to offer. Defensively, we've been excellent tonight, but still a long way to go. But at the moment, as things stand, we would move off the bottom. And somehow Vallecano are still not being beaten. Messi's injured and Arta's been sent off. If they win there, I'd be gutted. Portillo's ball in. It's too deep, and that's going to be a goal kick. But at the moment, we move off the bottom. Their substitutions are very strange. I feel like they've really disrupted their style of play with some of the substitutions they've made more than anything. Angel, in behind. Why can't our players do that when the opportunity has presented themselves? Really good ball over the top. I think from Portillo. There's an incredibly nice ball in behind. I thought the chance had gone. When he gets this close to the goalkeeper. Oh, dearie me. I mean, we're not done yet. Maybe there's more in this game for us, but I'd rather just... it's just annoying to suddenly have that pressure back on you again. Musto. Out wide for Luisinho. That actually is going to stay in play. Ball across a Mango. Oh, nice ball. And Rayo Vallecano are beating Barcelona away from home. Galan. The clean sheet would have been nice, but at least we scored 3 goals to avoid having other problems today. And Chong. Oh, dear. Luisinho to deliver one. Can it be a good one? And it is! And Mango is offside in the end there. Oh, nice idea though. 3 minutes left, a 2-goal lead. Surely we won't throw this one away from here. But there's always that opportunity. And Tunes, nobody's gone out to try and close him down. Cleared. Galan. He could have done without the little extra header there, but hey. Yes, we're going to do it. 3-1 up. Couple of seconds left here. And Portillo. Cristoforo, and that's out for it. Yes, there we go. Huge victory. Huesca 3, Getafe 1. We are off the bottom of the league and on to 11 points now. Conceding the goal was a bit frustrating, but it didn't really matter because we'd already put ourselves 3-0 up. Juan Hernandez, brilliant. Javi Gallan has been amazing. Juanpi with a pair of assists on the night too. I think the substitutions didn't really have much of an effect for us, in all honesty. Echeta was good. Pulido, I think, was actually at fault potentially for their goal. Still, with knackered players like Musto and Toure, not being amazing on the night, but still doing their jobs. Brilliant performance. Frustrating as all hell that Vallecano have literally gone and inflicted Barcelona's 2nd defeat of the season away from home. You can't write that, can you? But there you go. So we are at least off the bottom of the league and only 3 points now from safety. So that is a massive, massive boost in the right direction. I do think there are a couple more games this weekend, though, so we've got to be careful what happens with those. But the point is, I think it's now fair to say we are officially back in the battle to stay up. We've gained 11 points from our last 6 matches, and if we can carry on anywhere near that kind of form for the rest of the season, then I can see us staying up. Still 3 points from safety, but with 22 games to go, I think even if we got a point a game for the rest of the season and 33, that might well be enough to stay up in this league. We'll have to see, though. We're excellent, thoroughly deserve the win. You're damn right. Hernandez, 2 key headers. He got, 2 of his 3 shots on target, and he scored 3 goals. He scored with both the shots he had on target. Really, really pleased for the lad. And, to me, that's just won him the starting spot. And you could say, well, he should have just done it earlier. But at the end of the day, when I put him in, he didn't do things that showed me that he should be playing. And you can't just pick players based purely on so-called attributes if they're not putting the goals in the net. Same with Gallego. He did put a few goals in the net, so we put him in the team. Now I feel like, though, if Juan Hernandez can continually do that for us, give him a run in the friendlies, see what he's capable of there, and maybe in the second half of the year, he can actually be the man that solidifies that position. 5-0. All right, take that back. Celta Vigo smashed 5 goals past Leganes, who I genuinely think are heading for a bottom of the league, despite the fact that we look destined to be there. They've basically gained no points, frankly, from the last 6 matches. I think they've probably gained 2, whilst we've gained 11. And Betis also lost at home, which is really, really ideal. They are looking dreadful as well. Our goal difference is actually better than a lot of the teams down there too. Valladolid have just started to pick up some points though. 3 draws and a win in their last 5 matches. That's, 6 points from 5 games. They look a bit like they've got some life in them. There's a few wins floating around for some of these teams, but most notably, look at our form compared to some of these teams. It's not great. And also, Girona really are sliding down the league again now, which is quite nice to see. Getafe aren't in great form either. Neither are Espanyol. Real Madrid, however, on the rise. Musto liked that comment. Luisinho liked that comment. Jovanovic liked that comment. I think we're really heading into a good place. Team cohesion still ain't there. Dressing room atmosphere is great at the moment. I think this is really going to start to clear up, and we can now relax in the next episode, play a few friendlies, have a little bit of fun, maybe sign a player. I'm not sure if we're going to get round to that just yet, but just sort of get an idea of where this team is kind of heading into the second half of the season. But this is massive for us. I'm super duper pleased. So next episode, it's going to be 4 friendly matches because wait, we need a little bit of a break. Don't worry, they'll all be in one episode. We'll sort of be condensing some stuff in there, a little bit of training, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. So we've got games against SD and Morabieta, we've got Penis, we've got Pole, and we've got Oliver. So let's look forward to that in the next episode before we come back after that for a trip to the Bernabeu. Nice and easy. In fact, our run after that is not looking so easy at all. Real Madrid, not easy. Alaves away, not easy. Athletic, these 3 games, if we take any points from these 3 games, I will be amazed, basically. But then things get interesting. At home against Girona, winnable. Away against Vallecano, winnable. Celta Vigo, tough one. Barca, tough one. But then Levante, Espanyol. There's definitely winnable home games in those games, and we need to make sure that we're still in the fight. Anyway, if you've enjoyed this episode, and I really hope you have, drop a like. That'd be great. And if you are new to the channel, subscribe, and I'll see you guys very soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.